Okay, hello and welcome. Now, I may not own a Bentley, I may not drive a Lamborghini, and I may not have a garage full of books. But the point is, I don't need them. I've still got something to say. I've still got something to bring to the world, and so do you. Hi, I'm Tim Cooper, and good morning, afternoon, evening, night, day, wherever you are on this crazy planet. Listen, I've always been talking about that you have got to increase your channels of income, your streams of income. And one of the best ways to do that is to get on and do stuff like this for your people, to build your tribe, and whether that be fellow people in the like your peers. So if you're in the wellness area, it could be massage therapists, acupuncturists, naturopaths, whatever. Um, but you're going to have a group. So whether you're going to be educating and and sort of sharing with your peers, with your associates, with your colleagues, how you do things, or whether you are instructing your customers, clients, patients, or whatever, right? Uh, you still have something to share. And there seems to be this thing on the internet at the moment with people posing in Bentleys and Lamborghinis and that sort of stuff, and selling these crazy high priced uh, programs. Right now, recently I did invest in another program, and it came down to a choice of three. And through sort of doing my research into which program I would ultimately get, um, the choice became very simple. One was discarded because it was just totally based on Facebook, right? So it was all about how to build your like a six-figure or seven-figure business totally using Facebook, and that's great. But what happens when Facebook changes the rules, as they always do? Now you can lose everything like that if Facebook changes what they allow and what they don't allow. So that was quite an expensive program, all tied up on one platform, very dangerous. I've already done a video on this before about the most dangerous number in business, and the most dangerous number in business, as you probably remember, is one. And you don't want one of anything. So you don't want your entire uh, marketing and business generation program based on one platform. Very, very dangerous. So that wasn't an option for me. Option number two looked looked quite good. It was up there expense wise, but when I started to go through and do some research, I found out there were a lot of disgruntled ex-students of this particular guru who just basically charged a lot from the outset and just kept on sucking more and more money. And some of these guys had spent tens of thousands of dollars and got nowhere, lost. So I finally settled on the program that I'm currently in, and I'm very, very happy. And if you want to know more about that, you can PM me, and I'll let you know. But once again, if you're watching this live, hashtag live. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. If you've got any questions, please put them into the comments. And once again, please don't be afraid to spread that love around. Okay. So why am I telling you this? Because you don't need to have these props to have credibility. And I think this is the point, that if people have got to resort to posing with Bentleys and Lamborghinis, most of which they don't even own, they've gone out and they've hired these props. So they've hired the fast cars, the yachts, and that sort of stuff. They've probably spent a good few $1,000s by the time they hire the props. They get the photographer, and they have these great big photo shoots, and then they use these photos promotionally. But if they need that sort of prop for credibility, then my BS meter goes through the roof, to be honest with you. I've spoken about Rich Schefren. Now, Rich Schefren is the gurus of the gurus. He is the man behind most of the people that you see on the internet these days. He is the man who has consulted and coached people like Russell Brunson, like Ryan Dice. Like the list goes on. Like I could list a whole bunch of names that you would no doubt recognise. And this guy was their coach. Okay, he's retired twice and got bored and come back. I mean, the guy has made multiple millions of dollars, yet you don't see him standing on the roof of a Lamborghini. He doesn't need to. His credibility, his track record is there. Okay, he's got a letter from Agora Publishing where he helped them build from 300 million to $1 billion business, and now Agora's gone on to like a 1.6 billion dollar business. This is all like you don't like if you've got the track record, if you can do what you can do, if you can walk the walk and teach others to do it, you don't need these props. And I think people just get a little bit lost in the in their path when if they think they've got to do this. What you've got to do is you just got to show up and be yourself and share your knowledge. Everybody has got something to share. Everybody has got a tribe. That there's how many billion people on this planet? There are a bunch of people out there who will resonate with what you do, with how you do it, with how you say it. Right? You don't have to be a flamboyant extrovert, out there type person. Most of the people that you find online doing sort of work are actually quite introverted. I've said before, I'm very introverted myself. Rich Sheffrin, very introverted. Even guys like Jay Abraham, very introverted. So there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, and this is a perfect platform for introverts. Right? I do great. Like I love getting on. I love talking on video. I love classroom teaching. I love workshops, that sort of stuff. So those sort of situations where it's sort of controlled and I'm prepared, I'm quite comfortable and I can talk all day. You put me into a networking meeting where I'm walking into a room full of strangers, then I'm a fish out of water. I feel very, very uncomfortable. So we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. And that's the other thing too, is that just play to your strengths. A lot of people say that you've got to identify your weaknesses and work on those. And all that happens is that you just end up having stronger weaknesses. You're never going to be great at those things that aren't natural to you. So why even bother? Why even bother there? Just concentrate on your strengths, right? And then share those strengths, share that knowledge, share that experience with the world. Everybody has a message to share, right? So don't get tied up in the I don't have a Lamborghini, I don't have a mansion, I don't have a yacht. Quite honestly, they're just props. And truth be known, when you look behind the scenes with a lot of these people, I guess a lot of them are multimillionaires, but the way they've made their money is basically through deception. They've used these props. They've put the offer of wealth and success and that sort of stuff. The dream. They put the dream out in front of people. And when you listen to some of the reviews of people coming out the other end after spending tens of thousands of dollars, you find they really haven't delivered on their promise. Okay, so just beware of the flashy gurus. If they need those props, once again, if they can't show you the track records, then don't believe the hype, so to speak. But don't let the fact that you can't afford to hire a Lamborghini get in your way from sharing. I don't even own a car, guys. Right? I actually gave my car away to my son because where I live, I live in a lovely apartment. It's actually quite small. People sort of like you wouldn't know how far away the other wall is from me. Okay, but I live alone, but I also live above a massive like shopping centre. And everything that I need is within walking distance. I get in the lift, I go down 2 floors. I've got a huge supermarket. I've got restaurants, takeaway food shops. The gym is like a two block walk away whenever the gyms reopen again. But the point is that everything I need is within walking distance. And on the rare occasions where I actually leave the suburb, then I catch the bus and the train. So I actually gave my car away because I forgot to go down and start it, got a flat battery, and it was just sitting there for months and months. And I said, no. So I just gave it away. I said, here, son, take the car and drive it because I don't. So I don't even drive a car. So there you go. But the point is, possessions are simply props, and you have got a message to share. And just don't get tied up in the BS. Don't. and don't fall for it either. Like, I mean, I'm a big believer that we all must go through and continually learn and be mentored and coached and that sort of stuff. But just be careful who you choose to work with, because once again, if they're standing on the roof of a Lamborghini with their arms up and like the big Titanic pose, your BS meters have to go into overdrive. Okay, once again, guys, if you are watching this live, #live, watching this on the replay, #replay, and any questions whatsoever, please put them into the comments and don't be afraid to share that love around. Okay, guys, so that's the message for today. Believe in yourself. Just show up. Just be you, and share your passion, share your love, share your knowledge, share your expertise with the world. And when you do that, you will build a tribe, you will build a following, you will build some raving fans who resonate and appreciate you and the information that you share, and you just grow from there. All very real, no flash, no bang, just transparency, just value, just being genuine and authentic. That's all you need to be. Okay, until next time, you take care.